Hi, y'all.
Jeez.
How's it going?
Hello.
What's up, Grace?
Going.
We do apologize for going up a little late.
Who's
but
we?
Me, I guess.
Wee.
Oh, oui, oui! The royal we!
We're French.
I will absolutely take the blame on that one.
Oh no, it wasn't.
I
There
blame
was so
Ryan.
many things.
No, there's a lot of things. Look, I got my eyeball gotten back.
Oh,
Can I do it again? No, it's only on one. Are we live? We're on YouTube?
You just have
We are on YouTube,
fun
yeah.
you have fun mood lighting. It's fun.
Do I?
all right. Hopefully everyone has
What is
music
this
mood
porn
to
music?
now.
Oh my god.
Oh, all right.
This is today's show.
yeah.
Welcome everybody to
Oh,
Exacerdebaters.
sorry.
We're gonna
Oh.
yell about some. We are live, right?
Yes, we are live.
Yeah, we're live.
Where is it?
Hello.
I'm looking for it.
What?
It's on
Oh,
YouTube.
we're on YouTube. You just.
I
Girl, I'm
told
on
you.
YouTube.
I'm sorry.
It's
Ryan.
there.
Oh wait, I see it, but it still has the Hobbits at Heart thumbnail.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So another thing I hate about YouTube is that if you do, you cannot like get rid of the.
Don't say
thumbnails
this
from the
on
last
YouTube.
thing. We don't have to be
Hey,
partners with them.
YouTube.
It's fine.
Fuck you.
It's
What are you gonna do? What are you
Care
gonna
about the ads here.
Yeah.
This is not their zone.
Nope.
do? Doug
But yeah.
Dimmadome?
Yeah, but don't.
Doug Dimno.
So yeah, there's lots of things like VMix decided to close because I touched a button that was wrong, and then Connie's connection didn't want to go. So
I don't
No,
know.
no.
I was
Hold up.
here.
I'll plug through the ceiling.
yeah, for once Carla's technology worked fine today, so that was nice. Today we're gonna be talking about Back to the Future.
You forgot my Back to the Future pin, but you can't see it. It says
Aw.
Rhodes. Need Rhodes where we're
Shake
going.
him.
So yeah, the way that this works is, as always, you guys in the chat get to help us decide who is the master debater as we present different questions surrounding the topic of Back to the Future. So we've chosen our champions ahead of time for the questions, 2 of the questions out of 3, and the third one is a blind question. We all have to choose our champions as we go. We also, because this is on YouTube, we can't use our channel points to do all the voting stuff, so I have links to straw polls that I'll pop in the chat after every round.
What about stick and brick polls?
No, just draw once.
Just
Like
straw
that was
ones,
gonna be
unfortunately, yeah. But
Should make a note. Shouldn't it? That's me.
I lost my train of thought.
Shoot
You
you.
just
We're
Shrek
doing
and
so
Weaver.
good. I haven't muted my
Stop
microphone
polls.
so
We're
Ryan
gonna vote
wouldn't
with
hear
stop
my
polls.
comments.
So yeah, oh, hi, Kiri. So we'll be sending a link to the straw poll in the chat. We'll pop them up as we are voting, but you get to vote once.
Yes, alright, yes.
I
Gus.
have
Yep,
Coca-Cola.
Yep,
Why isn't
yep,
it in you?
yep.
Oh, it's in him now.
Okay.
Did you open your throat all the way? Take a nice.
Ma'am?
What?
Don't forget to unhinge your jaw like a
Whoa.
snake.
Hey, looks like Art turned off something with a remote control that fucked with shit in this room too. Well, I'll be damned.
Well,
Can you
it's
turn the
a day,
lights
isn't
back
it?
on, Art?
We're doing so
It's
good
a
today,
day.
guys.
Your remote. That was like
boy.
hurting my brain for a while because I would like leave and then like the light on the back would say off, but like the light would be off, but the switch is on. Like what happened?
Yay!
Hey, you got
This
light
fuck.
back. Look at that.
Heyo.
Oh my god.
This guy.
This guy.
The
The
Dead Boy
Dead
42
Boy is
says
late,
I'm
but
late.
that's
No,
okay.
you're on time.
You're
We're
on
late.
time. Well, you're late.
You're fine. We haven't started yet. This is fine.
Maverick
but yeah,
Explorer, you came into technical difficulties, but this is a nerd debate show.
Yeah.
We're gonna yell about a bunch of stuff.
So yes, our first
Yep.
question is going to be best cover
Ba-ba-ba.
profession if you were stuck in the Old West. So just like Doc Brown, what would you become to hide your time traveling ways and our champions are. So I
Wee,
have
wee,
a
wee,
mortician
wee.
or a undertaker.
It's dark.
Well, I mean,
Wow.
I'll say why when we
Yeah,
get there.
no, not your time.
Okay, yeah.
Time.
We've got a doctor of the Old West. We've
Yes.
got a barkeep, a bartender for Connie, a train
Middle
conductor for Corey, and then a bounty hunter for Carla.
Nice.
Wee wee.
Also, I'm Cucumber. How's it going?
Oh yeah. Hi, I'm Ryan.
Hi, I'm Carla.
I'm Connie.
So yes, we'll all go through 1 minute each and say why ours is the best. Yeah. And since Cucumber, you are first back after a long hiatus, how about you go first?
Okay.
Yeah. You ready?
Yep.
Go.
I'm gonna start with an argument because unlike all these other selfish fucking jobs, mine was actually gonna help and heal people. So it's like, yeah, everyone, no one really trusted doctors in the Old West. But if you're actually smart and time travel and have all that doctorate type information, you can actually be helping people instead of selling snake oil. You can give them real vitamins, real medicine, make them healthier, improve the future from the past. You can build a better future, but you're starting at a different point in time. You can accelerate human invention and health and all that stuff. Not to mention, you look super cool doing it. It's a good living. You make a lot of money, but you could also help a lot of people. A lot of people. That's my time.
Okay.
Oh,
No, it
That's
isn't. You have 17 seconds left. Eh.
I'll go next.
That way. That way.
Go.
that
Oh,
that way. That way.
Way.
That way.
Oh,
That way.
Okay,
way.
down.
That way.
All right, and my turn. So, I chose Undertaker because if I were to be a time traveler and also going with the idea that if I'm stuck somewhere, I don't want to change the the progression of technology, as a tenant of being a good time traveler, I would become a position that can stay out of the limelight as best as possible. A mortician is one of those people who can kind of fade into the background, does his job, and if I was the time traveler specifically, I would also use my stage makeup and carpentry skills to make the best
Pinocchio corpse ever?
I would just be a very, very good at my job, essentially. Yeah.
So you'd make a
Honk.
good mortician.
I would make a
Right.
good mortician, I think, in the
I
Old
don't
West.
believe
Well,
you.
it's never too late, Ryan. Don't let dreams be dreams.
Fair.
Live your Western dreams.
Who's next? Who's next?
All right, Corey.
Me?
Yep.
Okay.
Your turn.
So, train conductor. Okay, so like I understand so train conductor, right? It's something that like I know I can do, right? If we're talking about traveling, I still get to travel around. I don't get stuck in one place. If anything like something's going on, right, you can still get like information because they are like just someone in the service industry that just fades into the background. So if like anybody's going around, they have to travel by train. You can figure out like secret conversations, that sort of thing. You have a way to go really fast from place to place. In general, I won't fuck anything up as a time traveler. I won't mess with anything up as a train conductor because like me personally, I don't have the skills to be like a barkeep, a bartender, or a doctor. So it'd be like, cool, I will be a train conductor. I can still get stuff done if I need to as a time traveler, but also I'm not gonna mess anything up, and I'm still helping. I'm still like being a part of this community.
Very strong opinion about two of these arguments. Connie!
All right, Connie.
I'm
Here you
yeah.
go. Go for it.
All right, I went with bartender because nobody ever suspects the bartender. Plus, it's a great source of information. The first place that you go to when you walk into a new town is you go to the bar to try and get information about local jobs, what's going on. So the bartender is like the source of all information for that town. So, and also you can extract a lot of good information too by just doling out extra drinks. So if you need to get some extra information, you can just be tossing out a couple extra drinks and wait until they get extra drunk, and then they just start spilling all their plans. Also, you can create drinks that have never existed before. Yeah, you're limited resources, but you can still make it fun, and no one will ever suspect the bartender because they're always so friendly. Everybody loves getting drinks from you, and you're just usually the most unsuspecting person. So definitely a bartender.
Huh.
All right, and finally, Arla.
So I picked Bounty Hunter because you're not picking any sides, so you have less chances of like pissing anyone off because you will work for either of them or none of them, depending on your choice. And you have an advantage going back to the Wild West. You know how many rounds their pistols can hold, you know, like the kind of weaponry that was available at the time, so you can use that to your advantage to be more efficient about your job. Plus, you work when you want, and if you don't want to work, you don't work, and like you're on your own schedule, you're minding your own business, and people know to leave you the fuck alone because you're a bounty hunter. So you already have that reputation of like, don't mess with him because like you don't mess with bounty hunters. So like people will naturally stay away from you, therefore like diminishing the chances of like something in the timeline getting fucked up. And whatever job you get assigned to, they were gonna assign someone else to do it anyway, so it was gonna get done no matter what.
Honk.
Honk.
All right, now we get a few minutes for those of you who are new to yell at each other.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start by
It's the
yelling
plot,
at
yeah.
every last fucking one of you.
Okay.
Your existence in that time period means you've already fucked the timeline. In some capacity or another, you are occupying the space or position that someone else should have held sometime in the past. You've ruined someone's life,
Right.
therefore you've ruined a very strong timeline that probably does exist somewhere.
But
And
this
so
is
you
the
keep-
least amount.
That's
The
not about the least amount of damage because you don't know, because you can't see further into the future than what was your previous present, right? So you don't, at this point, know necessarily what the future holds. You don't know everything about the timeline that you've interrupted just by being there. But that's besides the point. I'm just saying that part of your argument's dumb because you've already fucked with the past by being there. Other thing
Not
is,
as
all right,
much
if
as,
you-
not as much as magical, like doctor's treatments. Are you kidding me? If you use
It's science.
20% treatments,
it's not fucking magic.
They think it's magic at
Yeah,
that point.
no, they won't. Goddamn, they know what doctors were, for fuck's sake. They weren't.
yes, but if you use science at that level in the Old West, it will be magic to them.
No,
it will be
it wouldn't.
magic. They won't trust it. Are you
I'd just be
kidding
like,
me?
I learned it in Germany or something. Like, they'd be like, yeah, all right, that doctor learns it in Germany. That sounds good.
They
Why
would
not?
burn you
No,
with
because
this.
it would work
They would
too
not.
well.
Jesus, no, they wouldn't. They'd be like, thank you for fixing my leg. Thank you for stopping the gangrene. Thank you for me not bleeding out in an alley. You'd be grateful, God damn it.
Yeah, and then everybody else would be like, everybody else dies from that. How did you make him not die?
And I would
a
tell them
wizard?
because I'd be a good person in the past. I'd have lots of doctors running around.
But then you're changing
Fixing-
all of the
Yes,
lives
but
that should have died.
Yes, I get that, but here's the deal. I'm already fucking the timeline by being there, so I might as well do some good. Might as well
But how do you know
some
that
good.
it's doing good? Because you're saving everyone's life because you took your vow as a doctor, right? So what if you save some asshole's lives and then he just massacres the entire city and then all of these people no longer exist in the future because this person was a dick?
Okay, bounty hunter, tell me how that works out. If you're a more efficient bounty hunter going and capturing
One at
people
a
that otherwise would not have been
One at
captured.
a time.
Yeah, one at a time. I'm gonna knock you all down. Fuck. Bartender, you're out there
Yeah.
poisoning people with all your extra drinks. So yeah, enjoy that. Those brain cells would have existed without your presence. And what was the train conductor? He just wanted to go to the choo-choos?
Well, look, either if I get stuck in the Old West, right? I get stuck in the Old West.
Yeah.
I don't have the skills to be a barkeep. I don't have the skills to be like a doctor to help
You think
people.
you have the skills to run a steam engine?
Yeah, here's the great thing about being a bartender. You could literally just make shit up and
Yeah.
they would love it because it's alcohol. And these cowboys don't fucking care as long as you get them drunk. As long as
Yeah.
it's a high enough proof. Like, oh yeah, this thing is great. It's like you're not going to be making a Mai Tais.
Yeah.
You're just going to be whiskey on top of whiskey with another layer of maybe fire whiskey or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, like, I think you're severely overestimating the amount of barkeeping that they did back then, because they were not mixing cocktails. There was no need to make crazy drinks. I mean, like, you could show up in the past and do some, and they'd be impressed, but they were wanting beer and things. Like, they're good.
Safer than water.
Beer
Lots
and
of beer.
whiskey. That was pretty much it.
They were poor
So
guys.
those two, you were pretty much safe. I mean,
Yeah.
you're not going to be like making the mojitos or something like, oh yeah, this bounty hunter looks great. You know what? He could use a little spritzer. Let me just grind some lemons up, you know?
I'd also like to point out that bounty hunters, while you may say they're going to maintain friends on either side, my humble opinion is
No,
that you'd
no,
probably
I said
create
they
more
wouldn't
enemies.
make enemies.
I'd say you'd make twice as many enemies. People get vengeful in the Old West.
Yeah.
The thing is, they just wait for you to fall asleep and then they shoot you in the head, a la John Wesley Hardin. That's a thing. That's just a thing that people do in the Old West. Maverick Spore mentions linear time travel. We're going with Back to the Future, weird tangential universe style time travel for this, but you and I should talk. We're going to be good friends. That's my favorite kind, too.
Fair. All right.
Mortensen, I just feel like
Yeah.
you'd be really sad. I feel like
Also-
you'd just be really like grossed out. I don't know. I mean, like
down
Mortensen really
Yeah.
You'd be wasting your effort. You're just gonna hang out with dead people instead of use any of your cool knowledge to help anyone. You're like, I'm gonna use my time travel abilities to do cool makeup on dead people.
Yes.
I am staying out of the way of human events. That is what I'm doing.
No, you're not, because you're there. So we've already established it doesn't matter. So you might as well just keep fucking with it, because it's Back to the Future logic. Fuck it all.
That's okay.
fuck it.
You think Doc didn't fuck
Fuck it.
Maybe
everything
he
up
just
by
wants to
being
play
there
with
his
dead people,
crazy sniper
okay?
rifle?
I think that's illegal.
Honk.
Super illegal.
All right. So the straw poll is in the chat. I will pull it up
Is
here.
it? Is it?
It is. Yeah, it is.
It is.
So you can all head to that link and vote who you think was the strongest argument.
Do it.
Or-
Or whose
Argument?
argument?
Do it.
Her.
Do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Click the link. Vote. Vote.
Dude,
vote.
click the link. Vote.
Vote,
Vote. Vote.
We'll know if you
vote.
don't, because it's gonna be real boring for the next few minutes if you don't.
Oh no! Look at that shit. Got the little like wheel showing up. But we'll see
What?
if it works.
Yeah,
'Cause last
when
Little pie
Yeah.
chart.
when someone votes, it will show up.
Oh yeah.
Well, shit, guys, we'll wait.
Well, we're doing so good.
I was gonna
This
say,
is
was there
why
gonna be a
on
Bring the elevator music.
all the music. I'll post it again just to make sure.
Only posting it again is gonna make them go.
That's fair.
Are
Yeah,
you
I
sure
wish-
that your thing is updating?
Yeah, I'm very sure.
No.
Oh wait,
no, you're,
I'm
no,
not
it's
sure
not.
actually. I
Ruh-roh.
Okay,
People are
Right.
muted, and
Right,
then
everybody is
Oh.
voting. That's the
I
one.
am-
Thank you.
That's why. That's what's happening.
There we
I'm
go.
just silly.
Yeah.
And it's
Alright.
accurate. Good, look at that. Look how accurate it is. That's my favorite.
Thank
Thank you, everybody.
Look at that. Oh, and I will pop this guy back up, and this will be our minute for waiting for
There
the
you
rest of the votes.
Oh yeah, timer.
Yeah, Tigron is
that's
saying
what I
miss-
need to do. I need to
Tigron says
auto
that he
refresh.
misses the channel points to vote with. So yeah, we miss them too. But we'll
Yeah.
the partner push, and we'll go back to the Twitch channel. It'll be,
We promise
we'll
it
go
will
back.
be back on
I'm slowly
the
turning
Twitches.
into Pac-Man, where I will eat everybody else.
Nom, nom,
That
nom.
cucumber is taking over.
That's quite the snake jaw you're pulling right now.
Yep.
That's what they used to call me in college.
Old
Snake
snake
jaw.
jaw. You can just hinge it and just go.
That's right. Used to eat turkeys whole.
Looks like we've got the biggest majority for a doctor. We've
Yep.
got 3 votes for a bartender and 2 votes for an undertaker, and Carla and Corey get no love.
Ooh,
That's okay.
Okay.
5 more
I'm
seconds.
used to it.
Put in those votes.
Woo!
Those last votes in.
Honk.
Perfect. So,
Yes.
Cucumber,
Yo.
Doctor gets to move
Well, good.
Ooh.
It's the move. Where's he going?
to the Old West.
Yeah.
Back Old West.
Before he
So-
already
Bye-bye
is.
now.
He's going nowhere.
So yeah, guys. So it is a single vote. So you only get to vote once.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 Makes me wonder how many more I would have won if everyone was limited to just the single vote.
Huh.
Too bad it doesn't matter.
Now work right now.
No.
Surprise.
All right. Well, cool. So we have figured out the first round. Now, our next question.
Yes.
Alternatives to Mr. Fusion power sources.
Yep.
We have.
Yeah.
Yep.
Suckers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is it gotta be so aggressive, Cucumber?
Huh? I'm here to win.
Why is it gotta be so aggressive?
'Cause I'm
Okay.
here, I'm here to win.
He is
That was
here
chaos.
to win. Yep. All right. So we've got Kryptonite for Carla. We have the Eye of Agamotto for Connie.
Connie.
Also
Go on,
known as
what?
my thumb.
Connie.
I got
Connie.
Hornley. It's just that whole side over there.
Coronary.
We've
We're
got
done with
the,
dead people, Ryan.
the Heart
We're
of the
still-
TARDIS for Corey.
Mm-mm.
The Infinity Gauntlet for Cucumber.
Mhm.
And the Infinite Improbability Drive for me.
Oh, you bastard.
You
You took that from me. I was going to use that one. I was late in the thread.
Ah, I see. All right. Let's
to
see.
get my power source.
Your power source. Oh,
Oh
she needs her
Where's your
eye.
Eye of Agamotto?
I gotta.
Get in the eye of Agamotto. Get in the eye of Agamotto.
Get
Get in the eye of Agamotto. It's the eye of Agamotto in the thrill of the fight.
Oh god. That took a
Ah.
turn.
Everyone.
It did. It really did. Whoa! Wow!
There you go.
We're moving.
Hold it.
All right, we're all back. Who's up first? Who's up first?
Ah,
Okay.
demon squirrel, demon squirrel!
Even squirrel.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're fine.
That's a chipmunk.
Close
Let's
enough.
see. Carla finished, so she gets to start.
Okay. Filthy.
Phil. All right.
Got him.
All right. Here you go. And go for it.
So, Krypton
Right.
Knight is
Nicolas Cage?
great. What?
Anything else?
No.
Someone came to win today.
I'm putting my foot down.
So it's powerful. It can channel energy.
Oh, get out of here!
Yes.
You're not here to help.
Hey,
You fight your own
there.
fight.
Oh my god.
Bark, 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 bark.
Bark, bark, bark.
Yes. That's my argument.
It can kill Superman. Good enough argument for me.
Say that
Kryptonite is great.
No.
We did it. We wasted an entire minute, guys.
You did. It was great.
I'm here for this. You're welcome. Vote for me.
All right. Cool. So, next up we
I'm
have
going next.
Connie. What? Huh?
Okay.
Yeah. Here you go. And go. And now.
All right, so I picked the Eye of Agamotto, aka the Time Stone from Marvel Universe. So not only does the Eye of Agamotto have the ability to transcend time, but it also is able to weaken a variety of evil mystical beings like demons, devils, and extra dimensional entities. So as you're time traveling through space, as we've seen with Doctor Who, there are other things going through time and space. So it also provides like a powerful mystical shield around your DeLorean as you're traveling through time and space. And also, it is able to lift up to how many? 15,000 pounds, because it can lift the Hulk. So it has the ability to levitate. So you don't have to worry about the DeLorean levitating itself, because the Eye of Agamotto does that. And all you have to do is, you don't have to worry about refueling it. All you have to do is open and close the eye whenever you want to use its power source. So I went with the Eye of Agamotto.
Okay.
Got him.
Nice.
Nailed it.
All right, Corey. Heart of the
Okay.
TARDIS.
Yeah. Okay, so the heart of the TARDIS, right? So like we're already talking about time machines, right? So it's already used to traveling in time and space, right? It's ready to power something that's dealing with time. It's all about like the shell of like what. So if you put it in the DeLorean, right, it'll work with that technology. Also, it's semi-sentient. So if you get into an issue, like the heart of the TARDIS will make it like will come like save you, come get you, come help you. The heart of the TARDIS is a replica of the Eye of Harmony, which is an exploded star, but like it's time trapped, and so that's how the Time Lords do like time travel and stuff like that. So like it's really stupid powerful. They can definitely make it work. The timeline of like Doctor Who and the timeline of Back to the Future, they're very both the same. Like sometimes it matters, sometimes it doesn't. Some things are like permanent and sometimes not. I think it would just work out really well.
Interesting. All right. Cool. All right. Here we go.
Cool.
I have the infinite improbability drive, where it literally runs on a cup of tea. You need nothing more than to predict the probability of the infinite improbability drive, and it creates itself, and it is powered infinitely. It will take you literally anywhere in the universe, including time, if you so choose for it. It is the greatest power source because it just does everything you need for it. It runs on T. Yes.
So your true answer is T.
Well, yes,
Correct.
I guess, but the T never needs to be replenished either. I think it's just part of the device.
Magnet tea.
Right.
Yeah,
And that's the
my brain kind of went away as I was talking.
That's what it is.
Hey, why do you
That's
think
what
I
it
made my greatest argument ever?
All right,
Yes.
Cucumber,
All right.
go for it.
I also will start mine with an argument because I think I have time. So I have the Infinity Gauntlet, which includes the Eye of Agamotto. The problem with the Eye of Agamotto is that it only works with time. A time machine must travel through time and space, so you need the Time Stone and the Space Stone in order to time travel, like to a different place and a different time. You can give me that look all you want. Those are two different dimensions. That's fine. As far as the improbability drive,
Wait,
I
no,
don't think
you're
you know how
not
to make it-
arguing yet.
I can do what I want. Yeah, fine. Fuck it. Okay, cool. I can control the universe. I can alter reality. I can alter the time. I can erase people's memories. I can fucking do whatever I want because I have a god glove. And I just pop that sucker in the chassis of the DeLorean and DMC, baby. I can go do fucking whatever I want. If I want my DeLorean to be a dinosaur, it's now a goddamn dinosaur. So, fuck it. I can do anything. I have the Infinity Gauntlet.
Okay.
And I'm ready to fight.
Yeah,
Honk.
you are. All right,
On.
go for it.
Angry Goose, go!
Okay, to correct Kerry Arkwell. So that's because he's a sorcerer. So his sling blade, his sling ring rather, allows him to use a lot of his magic stuff. The Eye of Agamotto is literally just time. So I have to clarify that. So that is actually
And
incorrect.
can it actually levitate anything, or was that his cloak?
Oh yeah, and the cloak helped him fly. That's what I'm saying. He's got lots of toys and he's got lots of spells that help him do a bunch of different things. But the Eye of Agamotto specifically is just a time device.
So why are you being grumpy about like the Eye of Agamotto not being able to move in time and space? We already have the DeLorean. It's powering the DeLorean, right? It's alternative to a Mr. Fusion power source. We're putting the power source into the DeLorean. The DeLorean can move in space. Also, the DeLorean in Back to the Future can't move in time and space. That's why
I could now though, because I got the Infinity Gauntlet. And also, I don't want an engine with opinions, so the TARDIS can stay the fuck out of my car. I don't want an engine that's gonna change its mind or give me shit if I make a wrong choice.
Its mind. It's that it
It's
cares
locked
about
the doctor
you.
out. Fuck that
It
mess.
doesn't change its mind. It's that it'll be there for you.
And also
it
not
pouts,
there for
it
you.
aggressively pouts. I don't want a car, or I don't want a time machine that pouts at me.
My car already like aggressively
The
pouts at me.
TARDIS
It feels
does
like.
get
It's
pouty
like you're
sometimes.
nice to your vehicles. It's like you're nice to them.
Yeah, so
have
the
to talk
DeLorean
like
can only move like a
everything.
car. The TARDIS can go anywhere. The DeLorean can go anywhere if it's got this sucker in it.
Maybe. I feel like the DeLorean would
definitely.
explode if you put the
And also,
entire gauntlet
the
into
DeLorean
it.
technically can
It's
move
too
more than
strong.
just a car.
And what?
The DeLorean can move more than just the way a car can move. It can move like a.
It can fly.
It can fly.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, depending on which version you got.
Well, I would probably go with the Back to the Future too.
Yeah, you know what I could do?
Technically-
Shift whatever
What if you
version
don't
I
get to
want,
choose?
baby!
You know what
Technically,
it
the
doesn't need? It'll fly with the Eye of Agamotto because it can levitate up to 15,000 pounds. So you don't need to
What
worry
about the Eye
about
of the
it being
TARDIS?
the
It can
first
make a
version or the
police
second
box
version.
fly in outer space. It could go in outer space. We can make the DeLorean a spaceship
Hey,
now.
hey!
So could mine!
Kryptonite is great.
Also, Ryan, the problem with the infinite improbability drive, though
Yeah.
I do love it,
Yeah.
is that you're rarely in control of it. It will occasionally turn you into, say, a couch.
Yeah. For a few seconds.
Yeah, lots of weird
At
shit's
least
going
it's
on
comfy,
there.
I hope.
Well, you're
What
the couch.
happens?
Yeah, you are the
What
couch.
happens if the tea gets
You're
cold?
a couch, sir.
If the tea gets cold, I don't think it can.
It's iced tea.
It's iced tea.
If it's cold.
Terrifying.
It's also
Is
one
it
of
I'm
the-
here
sweet
to
iced
ruin
tea or
everything
just, like,
today.
regular iced tea gross.
Huh?
It's got to be sweet iced tea. If it's not sweet iced tea, if it's just iced tea, it's gross.
That's sugar.
I don't want
just
that pouring my time.
Tea's fine.
Have you ever had
Tea.
Thai tea? But it's delicious.
Yeah,
I'm having
tea's
mango
cool.
tea.
you guys, we got off track.
We got off track.
Again, an Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah.
I
It's-
could alter
it's
reality. I could alter time.
Why
I
would-
can alter space. I can deal
That's
with
not the
souls
point.
and
The
shit.
point is to travel
is
in
to-
time, not to alter with everything.
You say,
Yeah,
what's
why
an
would
alternative
you
to the
put-
power source? And I say the
Why
power
would you-
of everything in the universe is gonna trump the power of a cup of tea. And
Why would
kryptonite.
you put
I don't
the
know.
Infinity Gauntlet
I don't know. If I get up in the
Ew,
morning, I'd
I'm
rather have a cup of tea.
So that I could do
Why would you
whatever I
put
want.
the- Why would you put it in the DeLorean? You just use the Infinity Gauntlet. It's just like
No.
it's so ridiculous.
Because if
so
I want to travel
OP.
through time, I'm gonna do it in style, so I'm gonna do it in a DeLorean.
But you have the reality stone, so you don't even need the DeLorean. You can
It's
just
not
like
about what I need.
make
You
It's
yourself
about what I'm gonna
whatever
do.
you want.
And what I'm gonna do
Reality.
is drive the DeLorean.
Yep.
And in my world, it won't be all fucking backwards like top heavy or whatever. It'll be balanced. I'll use the reality stone to make the DeLorean a safe and balanced vehicle.
But then what's the fun of driving the DeLorean?
It's DeLorean. It's dope.
It's a DeLorean.
Yeah, but you don't have that extra element to it.
Of danger.
What's in
Yeah.
that tea?
That's what makes it.
Deadly poison.
Yeah, kill your
How
enemies.
would you make sure that the tea stayed safe, Ryan? How would you
It-
make sure that
it
the
is
tea
in-
didn't spill?
So this is.
You put a
this is
sippy cup on top of it.
Also, like, this is a very, very simple representation of the infinite improbability drive. Like, this is inside, like, a sphere and other things.
There
Honk,
better be anti-gravity in there.
honk,
Honk!
All right,
honk.
all right.
You'll be
Okay.
spilling tea everywhere.
So, the poll is open. Throw it up there in a second. Not that one. Not that one.
Not that one.
Ah!
This one.
Ooh.
Breaking
That
day!
one.
Cucumber
There we
wins
go.
for right now.
All right, well, it's just the one vote. I'll give people some time.
For now.
Okay. Me.
Oh,
and
they're
Cucumber are
tied.
Actually,
All right.
Tigeron, I did specify with all the stones, but nice try, though.
Ooh, a four-way
Even.
split. Carla does not get any kryptonite.
That's okay.
And now that I know Kryptonite's not getting any votes, it does work as a fairly powerful power source. Lex Luthor has used it to power many of his machinations and machines and exosuits and stuff like that. Not as good as half the other stuff on this list, but there were arguments to be made in favor of
Kryptonite is great.
Looks
My
right
brain
now
stopped
Corey is in the lead
working.
for the
Like,
point.
I was like, I got nothing.
That's bullshit. You don't want the TARDIS? It has a mind of its own.
And she's sexy. The mind of the TARDIS is wonderful.
Is she?
That's all in the eye of the beholder. I don't.
Yeah, she-
Is she?
I don't want a
The eye
Millennium
of the
Falcon
beholder
love
and the
my
heart of the TARDIS.
vehicle. Well, I want a Lando the TARDIS. No, thank you.
Honk. Corey won.
Corey did win.
Oh, woo!
Blue hiss.
Boo!
Well, congratulations. Well fun. Well fun.
Yeah, that's right.
Dude, I'm
Alright.
a Whovian. I just gotta win my fight. That's all. I'm just saying. Time machine versus time and space and reality machine.
It's too OP for the DeLorean. I just think it would be awesome to have the heart of the TARDIS in a DeLorean. I think it works out really well. I think it's used to traveling in time. I just think
Mm-hmm.
It would be probably the closest thing to like what a flux capacitor would kind of be
yeah,
representing.
Yeah,
but like
Think
with
of
sentience
brain.
But it's not about
and more power.
I don't like sentient.
But like, you just throw kryptonite into the into the Mr. Thing, and then it works again.
The
You
Mr.
don't have to
Thing.
waste the Infinity Stones. I'm here for the debate now, but now the debate's over. So my brain just caught up with everything.
we
We're
were
doing
replacing
so
Mr.
good right now,
Thing,
guys.
so it wouldn't be
That
there.
coffee kicked in now.
It's like a little slow today.
Just a bit. It's lagging.
Yeah.
My brain is lagging. Yeah. We're back on top. It's fine.
Okay. All right. Well, you're just in time for the third question where you actually have to think about it. So here you go.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Best use of a time machine.
Shit.
Destroy
Travel
it.
in
It's
time.
mine.
Destroy it.
Destroy it is mine.
Destroy it as
Destroy
cucumbers.
it!
Okay.
Um, take it apart and build something else.
Okay.
I don't know.
Like,
Like an airplane.
Okay, I'm gonna go with. Nope. I don't know how to phrase it. Fuck.
Well, like, tell us what you're thinking, and then maybe we'll.
Okay, so like
Yeah.
the best use of a time machine is fixing small unnecessary travesties where it's not because of like sure you could say go back and kill Hitler, but like that's like no, just like random things happening and like random travesties that hurt a lot of people. You go back in the time machine, you just stop it or you minimize it. Stop it.
So are these personal travesties or are these
No, like
Global.
bigger things.
Okay, so and what
I
is
can
the
explain in my minute of time.
yeah,
okay.
alright. As long as you're ready.
Fixing problems, got it. Okay.
Small problem.
Okay. You'll have to tell us how
I'll explain.
what a small problem is.
Yep,
Yeah.
right.
Actually, I'm gonna go with education.
Education. Hmm.
Dead boy has it. So being a TARDIS. That's correct. Yep.
Jam yourself into a DeLorean. Ryan.
I
La,
we've got education, we've got fixing problems, destroying it. Honestly, it's just like using it as more of a vacation would be great. Because yeah, I'll get to why, but I'm gonna say as a vacation device.
I'm gonna say more kind of like a quick rewind button. Like
Omega 13,
Omega 13?
well, no, I'm thinking more sort of like Tracer's ability, where it's like she
A
can
blip?
either bloop forward like 1 or 2 clicks or bloop back 1 or 2 times. So it's like if you drop a plate or something, you can bloop yourself back before you drop the plate, kind of thing.
Nice.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Bloop.
Oh god, it's like that episode of Futurama. I love that one so much.
All right. I will.
Okay.
I will go first. Why not?
Alright.
All right.
Yeah. There we go.
So, I am choosing vacation because I think as what you could use it for, like personal gain or anything like that, the best way to make sure it doesn't necessarily affect a great deal of people, but you still get to like utilize it for something more than what you normally be able to experience the world as. You could use it to go to places that you would never see existing, and like you could also go back to certain times where like islands are completely uninhabited and you can enjoy them before humankind even got there. Seeing
And get eaten by a dinosaur.
eaten by dinosaurs. You can go to the future and see all the cool things you'll never be able to experience in your lifetime.
Honk!
All right, all right.
I'm here for the honk. Like, maybe you should get another person to actually debate, and I'll just be here for the honk.
I love you, Carla.
She's the one
I
that
love you
pops in
too.
like Ryan on chat time, just in and out whenever she needs
Yeah,
to be
just
there.
like, honk!
Yep.
There you go.
And the one who honks.
Yeah.
Okay, can I go next?
Sure. All right, Corey, go.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna spend my time basically describing what I mean. So I mean things that they can be big travesties and small travesties, but things that aren't like things that people haven't done out of malice. So like stopping like the California wildfires, like stopping that where it's like it wasn't out of malice, it were just like travesties that happened.
Like
People
Chernobyl.
just drowning in the people drowning out in the middle of the ocean just because of carelessness. People falling off of cliffs. Like it's just stopping human travesty in general, right? It's just saving people, just going and like helping people. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Hello?
Sorry.
I would like to
Hello?
increase my file for months.
So yeah, so like fixing little things like that where it's like it's not you're not gonna be able to go back in time and fix like big things because if you kill people that goes in, but like just like helping people that accidents, saving like a little
Honk!
I think that was the longest route to get to the word accidents that I have ever seen in my life.
Stopping accident.
yeah.
Got it.
My brain is also on dial-up today. Okay, it's fine.
Yep. It's gonna take you just.
I'm glad I'm not alone.
Yep. All right, Connie.
All right, I'll go.
Pew, pew, pew.
All right, so
Meow, meow, meow.
my time travel is more for like personal, like short-term use. So it's more so like if you see almost kind of like a spider sense where it's like if you see something bad happening, like you're about to trip and fall into like a manhole or something like that, you can like quick rewind time so that you can stop yourself before you drop into the hole. Or you can technically use it to fast forward a few seconds ahead of time to see what the outcome is. So it's more for personal use instead of trying to like divert like national crises or anything like that. So it's more to kind of as like a safeguard to make sure like you don't do something terrible like if I go skydiving, is this going to be the death of me kind of thing? And you can kind of like bloop 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 fast forward for a few seconds and see versus actually having to experience your own death kind of thing. And then you also have the rewind button, so if something bad's happened you can go boop, 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 back.
Oh, really good.
Oh God.
You can feel it twice.
On.
Yeah.
All right, Carla.
No.
Go.
Very much like Ryan's argument, like you can go back in time and learn from the past to like what has made us today and the hopes that, because like the way history is taught in schools, they stop talking about the things that make people uncomfortable. So like people are not teaching the things they should be teaching in order to prevent repeating history. Whereas if you have the ability to go back and see it for yourself, it's like that impression that is made on you from actually seeing something instead of just reading it or like hearing someone tell you a story. Like it's really going to affect the way you see things and behave yourself around things. And much to the same idea, like going forward to the future, it's like this is what's going to happen if we don't fix our shit. Like this is how the future is going to look if we don't do anything. Say about the environment, if we don't do anything today, this is like what's going to happen in a few years. So like it really has that element of like you are now responsible. Like you have that impression on you. And honk.
Honk.
I will honk myself. This is fine. I'm here for it.
TOS,
This is
TOS.
fine.
All right, Cucumber.
Yeah.
There you
Okay. The only responsible thing to do with the time machine is to destroy it. If you create one and discover that it works, it's time to break the fucker and tell nobody about it. Because the problem is, no matter what you try to do, no matter how much good you try to do, you're gonna fuck something up. Your existence, the butterfly effect, whatever you want to call it, you're gonna go in there, no matter how careful you are, your very being is gonna push some, even if you don't touch anybody, you're gonna push some air particles, they're gonna blow the wrong leaf, that's gonna cover the wrong windshield, it's gonna make somebody crash, who could have been the president, or like his great-grandchild could have been the president 35 years from now, or something. You never know, right? So, here's the deal, I don't trust anyone enough. Like, I'm thinking of every person I've ever met in my entire life, or read about, or thought about, and I wouldn't trust a goddamn one of them with a time machine. Definitely not me. You imagine. Like, I'll enjoy the fantasy for my entire life, but no one should have that responsibility, because that is just too much power. Too much.
Honk.
At least you're honest. At least you're honest. You're like, I don't want it.
Okay, I have two issues I want to bring to the table.
Yeah.
So vacationing, going and visiting islands that are like deserted islands and not inhabited. So you want to spread human, like the destruction of humans even back further. So like
Wait,
the destruction.
wait, I'm not going back to like colonize this island.
I don't know,
It
but
doesn't
that's like
matter.
an
Like
island.
people who are tourists traveling anywhere literally destroy all of the good places.
So
Yeah.
bad for the environment. Humans are so bad. And you're like, okay, we're gonna go back to the place where, like, before we ruined all the environment stuff, and we're gonna ruin it more, and then we just have to keep going back and back further. It's just like,
Oh, we get to ruin it. Other people don't get to ruin it. We get to
It's
ruin it.
It's like,
Have
ah!
you never gone camping where you hike in and hike out with all the same stuff? You do not leave.
Yeah, but do you know how many
place.
people actually do that? Do you know how many people actually take their trash with them? Do you know
The
how many people
responsible hikers
actually
and campers like me?
Yeah, correct. You're
So they
assuming
have to
that
go to
So
everyone
you're making
is
my
going
point.
to be
No one can
responsible
be
about it.
trusted
Yes,
because of candy
I
wrappers.
agree.
I rest my
I
case.
agree. Because of candy
I don't, though. I'm gonna
wrappers.
keep yelling.
Like trash and stuff like that. I'm just talking about, like, so you're gonna put up something to, like, some sort of structure to, like, I'm not even talking about trash. I'm talking about the footprint humans leave. You're gonna make new trails. You're gonna step on bugs. You're gonna step on vegetation. Just people being around in the environment they alter the environment to work for them. They don't adapt with
Preach.
the environment. They're destructive to the
worst.
environment. Also, I have an issue with Connie's. Connie, then you have to witness everything. So, like, does everybody get a small time machine that boop boops? Because otherwise, you're just fixing things for yourself. Like, if you
I have an
your own
argument
time
for Connie.
okay.
Oh, here.
If you fast forward to see if you die, wouldn't you die?
No.
No?
It depends. It
'Cause
depends on your
like
theory of
you
time
moving
travel.
Yeah.
forward in time, the time still affects you. So like you're like, well, maybe I'll die, so I'll move forward. But then you accidentally die trying to figure out if you would die or not. Like you're
But
not.
you're not moving
not affected
that
by
forward
time.
in time. It's literally only like a
But you
few
could
second window
accidentally.
where you could go forward or
But
back.
any few
so-
seconds could be the end of you. Like
We're arguing theories here, not points. I would like to say, because both of you would be correct in this instance, depending on which version of time travel
Okay.
you're talking about. So that's
Okay.
just whichever one
I just
you wanna
wanted a
swap.
clarification. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So for Corey's, here's the thing though. I think, unfortunate as they are, horrible accidents need to happen in order to make
Yeah.
improvements as a society.
Yeah.
This is how we learn safeguards. This is how we get things like the seatbelt. Like, terrible things have to happen for us to make things safer for the whole.
And also, like, as far as like going back and like I saw in the chat, like someone said, go back and fix 2020. That year needed to happen. Unfortunate as it was, it kind of needed to happen for things to wake up in this world.
Right.
There's a
So
reason why the
very
plague
little,
exists.
very little of what happened in 2020. One, I think, would have been irreversible through a time machine. A simple use of one person using a time machine.
I mean,
All
you
like the
killed
only
the right
things
person.
like. Well, I'm not talking.
Not really, because then you're contaminated.
I'm not talking about killing people. I'm talking about like saving
people.
people. Small
Yes,
small
but then-
changes. Like
But then you have these massive errors without consequence, right? So like if there's a plague and then you save everybody that one time, there's no longer going to be
They
all that
didn't
research
learn
done
from
to
the
protect
plague.
people from that plague. If there's
no sense of accountability anymore.
If there's a
because
reactor
they-
meltdown, but nobody dies,
I'm
you're like,
not saying
oh, I
with
guess reactors aren't that
everything.
dangerous.
I'm saying with some things, some,
So
not
why?
all.
What do you get to choose?
But how
on?
do you
What
know
is the
which
Come on,
one's
decision
God!
to make?
Come on, God! Who you get to choose who's gonna
Yeah,
live?
what makes the list? What's on the list?
I would use.
What's
I
in
would
the
use,
box?
I would go through like a randomizer and I'd spin the wheel and then I'd be like, cool, this one.
I would allow that, but
You
only
get
if
to
you got to
live.
send
You get
signed
to
letters
live.
to all the people who didn't get chosen every time you do that. Like, sorry, but
Okay.
little Jimmy gets to live. Sorry, Susie. Good luck next time.
This is what happens. Right?
Wait, there isn't one.
Because so everybody was gonna die anyway. I just saved one person. That's fine. All right, like I don't have to save everybody.
Is it
Everybody
fine?
was
Because
gonna
now they
die
have to live
anyway.
with the trauma that
I said,
everyone
what?
else died, but they survived.
And you also live with the
Well,
fact
You
that you
didn't say
know
that I
you
had to
didn't get
let
to
them
save
know.
everyone else.
You did not say that I had to let the survivors
What
know.
if
You
they
said
didn't
I had
want to
to
be
let the people-
saved?
I just did.
What
'cause I
if they're
thought it
like,
was
you
funny.
should have let me die?
You said I had to notify the people that were saved.
Honk!
Honk!
Honk! Honk!
I said,
Honk!
I said honk honk.
I said, honk.
All right.
I said good day.
I said good day.
All right.
We are up.
Nobody liked any of that.
oh man, that was
Wow.
rough.
But
I
to
need
be
to
fair,
shower.
whoa,
To be fair,
To be
To be
fair.
Destroy
I
it!
definitely think that
Yeah.
you should just destroy it. I mean, yeah,
destroy does make
Yeah,
the
that
most
seems
sense.
the most logical.
it
Thank
does.
you,
It
thank
really
you,
does.
thank you. Where the fuck was all this during the arguments?
Because we were arguing.
We had to make arguments for our things.
Oh, see, Howard
I
gets it.
finally caught up and could make an argument, okay? I had to make an argument.
Hi, Howard. He says if a person goes back in time, they'd bring their bacterial and viral ecosystem with them. If they breathe, they're sharing it with the past. Share COVID before science can cope? Ouch for humanity. Ooh, super true, super true.
Tigeron says, I still say the best use of a time machine would get to Perception Studio to partner quicker.
That'd be cool.
Aw.
And then we destroy
This
it.
is-
And
So that no one else can
And
do
And
it.
then we destroy it. One thing, and then we destroy it. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't think, I mean,
Yeah, it's a
I,
one-time use only kind of thing. I'd be
I
okay
did
with
like
that.
the education argument. Like, if I could view without, like, if I could observe
Yeah.
whether
Yeah, just-
affecting,
Little
like, from a
lens.
bubble
Don't
or something
exit
from
the
another
time
dimension.
machine. It just like lands there. Don't touch things. You don't get to exit the vessel.
Hmm.
You get to watch, and then you get to leave.
It's gonna be like that would be awesome. It would be tough because I feel like a lot of what you would need to use that for would be like very fucked up things, like very fucked
Yeah.
up things, and
Yeah,
so like
'cause
that's
that's what
hard
you need
to
to learn
understand.
from.
I think it would be yes, it would be amazing to
learn.
have. I think that it would get political fast. Whoever had that time machine, I think that
That's the biggest problem in our
utility
history:
system-
politics.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
agree. I agree.
but that
It's
won't
what
change
we need
it,
to learn
right?
about.
Because perspective is
No, you
everything. Like,
don't-
you could show everybody the exact same thing, they're all going to walk away with a different opinion about it. Even if it is
Yeah.
something that is so, like, obviously, like, amoral and wrong, They'd just be like, no.
But
they were
seeing
clearly
something
doing what they were supposed to.
firsthand, like, leads you to actually doing something about it. Like, experiencing something firsthand, like being able to see, hear, whatever, versus, oh, I read it in an article, oh, yeah, that sucks, but really, it didn't happen to me, so why am I affected by this? You don't need that convincing us, like, oh, shit, I saw that big bomb, oh, maybe that wasn't great, like, all those people died, and I saw that explosion happen, like, oh, shit, versus, oh, they told me that a lot of people died. That's sad.
Yeah,
It's true.
there's a significance between seeing something happen and hearing about it or just
Hearing
reading
about it.
Yeah.
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 All right. Well, by one vote, Cucumber has won the round. In which he is the master debater of the
You
week.
won.
The master debater.
All right.
Master debater.
Which means he gets to choose
Master debater.
the topic for next week.
Shit.
Welcome back, bitch.
What have we done lately?
Wanted this.
We've done Supernatural. We did Treasure Planet. We did
Men in Black.
Men in Black.
Men in
Nice.
Black.
We did Overwatch.
We did Overwatch.
Oh, man.
Did Overwatch. That was the last one I did.
It's that one.
Huh. Looking at the wall of nerdy shit.
I'm back.
No. Don't make Danny throw away his headphones. Huh?
Maybe he'll pick faster if he's annoyed by me. I don't know.
Pretty
I have
sure
that
that's not
superpower.
Art.
Let's talk about Dune, baby.
Hey, dude.
Oh no!
Didn't we do Dune already?
Talk about.
We were gonna
Didn't we?
do Dune.
Did we?
I thought we did it.
Did we do Dune?
I don't
We
think
did it
doing
because-
this format.
No, we did because Danny picked it, and then we were like, oh, we were gonna postpone it, but then we didn't, and then he didn't show up anyway.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Alrighty.
It's like, we did this for you!
Chat
We're
says
there.
Ghostbusters.
Do
Chat
what?
says D&D. You could do Pokemon.
What
you
is
could
Extreme
do Bravest
Ghostbusters?
Warriors. You could do.
Oh my god! Sexiest
My
outfit
hero.
Brian could wear. Yes, Art. Yes.
That's not enough to debate on.
Are you kidding me? Yes, it is.
Oh, different categories. So it could be like one Saturday night kind of sexy, and then we got the Friday night going out to the club kind of ordeal. So like
And one's like
different
Monday morning, like one's Monday morning, like work.
Like, what would be
casual
the
stuff.
best scenario, like,
over.
walk of shame that Ryan
Wait.
could have?
Also, by the way, I looked up our playlist. We have not done Dune.
Huh, so,
Oh,
Well, there you go.
because I know I definitely pulled in the Fremen at some point, and I think you did something
Yeah,
Dune
yeah.
as well. But
We've definitely added them in as champions, but we've never done a topic of Dune.
What did we do that was the one that Cucumber picked and then he wasn't there for?
I thought it was Dune.
It was Dune, but we actually did postpone it until he was back.
No,
Oh,
we did
let's-
one that we were like,
fuck it.
we
Let's
did it
move
because
on.
Cucumber
I don't
picked
care.
it.
Let's do anything else.
We did Discworld.
Have we done Lord of the Rings?
Oh,
But it
we-
wasn't-
No, we didn't.
Lord of the Rings.
We haven't done
Oh.
Lord of the Rings.
Not in this setup.
Cool.
I'm ready
Lord
for
of the
this.
Rings.
I'm here for that.
yes.
That I can argue
Lord of the
about.
Rings.
Cool.
An excuse to watch Lord of the Rings.
Everyone needs excuses.
Yes.
No one
Extended
needs an
edition,
excuse to watch
right?
Lord of the Rings.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it has to be extended edition.
Buckle up.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
like,
there's
thank
scenes
you.
that are missing
Just making
that I
sure.
watch, I'm like, where's the scene? Where did
No
it
art,
go?
bad. Bad art, bad.
What have I?
Boo hiss! Boo hiss! Yes, Aragon.
He said Hobbit
What's
trilogy.
Art
Hobbit
griping about?
He's suggesting
No.
the Hobbit. Yeah, no.
No.
No. No, thank you.
Get out.
No.
Ah, as much as I love Martin, no.
All right.
I know he's so perfect. It's
Lord of
unfair that he got stuck with
I
those shit.
No, my
I
heart.
know.
And I really like Thor and Oak and Shield. We'll save this for next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you all so very much We have Cucumber as our champion of the week, our master debater. We are going to
What
do
does he want
one-
for his? What do you
Yeah,
want
what
for
are your
your,
trophy?
crown?
What's your
Your
trophy?
trophy.
The
What's your Back to
DeLorean.
the
I want the
Future
Bill and
trophy?
Ted phone booth.
Bill and Ted phone booth. Okay.
What do you mean, what?
It's a Back to the Future theme, and you're taking the phone booth.
Yeah, I'm taking the time
Yes.
travel I like better.
Okay.
Okay.
I know what I'm doing.
Okay, so come back later at 7:30 on Twitch to
On
see
Twitch?
Texture
Be
Piece
there.
Theater.
Or be
Um,
square.
Yeah.
Don't be square. Come
Or if
help
you're
us do a
square,
partner.
show up
push.
anyway.
Yeah. So
What
we're
if I'm
still
a
trying to make
rectangle?
partner. We have been having a great week thanks to you guys for all of your tuning in support. Our average is so far up, and we are beside ourselves with how much you guys are helping us out. Love you very, very much for everything you're doing for us. I think we're on a good track for hitting that partner button. So with that, come in at 7:30 tonight and make us do funny lines, sing our lines. And we're going to be doing Alice in Wonderland parts 1 and 2 from Columbia Workshop.
Yay!
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
Who's Alice?
Oh.
I don't know. I didn't. Haley. Okay. Haley is Alice. Sweet. Yeah.
Awesome.
So we will see you guys in a little bit.
See you soon.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Debate you later.
Bye bye.
Later.